Welcome to our first video, Air at Home. This video will help you navigate doing your accountable independent reading while you are working from home. Here are our learning targets. We have our learning targets for research. I can read my research independently. I can draw and label a picture about what I read today. I can teach a family member about what I read today. We also have free choice independent reading. I can read my favorite free choice text independently. I can write about my reading by completing a graphic organizer that matches the genre of my text. I can tell a family member about what I read today. Take a minute to look at our learning targets for today. Think about, are you going to do research independent reading or free choice independent reading? Those are the learning targets that you will focus on during your independent reading today. The first thing you need to do is choose a text that you want to read. Maybe your teacher sent home some books, or maybe you have some books or magazines at home. You can also read on a computer or tablet. Just find something that you will like to read. The next thing you'll need to do is to choose a good reading spot. Your reading spot should be pretty quiet so you can focus on your book. It should be comfortable so that you can get lost in your book for long stretches at a time. It should have no distractions, no TV, no little brothers running around. It should be bright so that you can see your book or magazine. Hopefully, you've picked a good reading spot. Now, we are going to talk about some habits that good readers use. First, it is important to read small chunks of text slowly and think about the gist. Ask yourself, what is happening in this part of the text? Next, you want to reread important parts of the text. All good readers take time to reread if they don't understand something. A fun strategy is to act out important parts of the text. Another thing to do is use context clues to figure out what a word means. Using context clues means that you read the sentence around the word and look for clues to the meaning of the word that you are having trouble with. Another strategy is to use word parts to figure out the meaning of a word. Does your word have a root word that you already know? Does it have a prefix at the beginning of the word or a suffix at the end? All of those things can help you figure out the meaning of a word. It helps if you draw and write about your book. It also helps if you can talk to someone about the text, maybe a friend, sibling, or other family member. Tell them what you are reading and answer any questions they have about your book. Another strategy that might be helpful while you're reading at home is to find a reading buddy. A reading buddy is someone that you trust to make sure that they'll help you focus on your reading. One thing that you can do is ask an adult or older sibling to read aloud to you. Another idea is to listen to audiobooks on your phone or tablet. If you have younger siblings, let them choose books for you to read with them. You can be the teacher. When you're done reading, don't forget to complete a graphic organizer. This will help you to write about your reading. If your book has characters, setting, and a story with problem and solution, you should complete the fiction graphic organizer. If your text has facts information, charts, and diagrams, you should complete the nonfiction graphic organizer. Samples of these graphic organizers have been included in your at-home learning packet. Now it's time to reflect on our learning. Which type of independent reading will you do today? Research or free choice? Take a minute to think about which learning target you will focus on today while completing your independent reading. If you're doing research, you might draw and label a picture about what you read. If you're doing free choice, you may want to make sure to tell a family member about what you read today. I hope you enjoyed our Air at Home video. I look forward to seeing you soon.